Sound good, nigga. Shit
Check.
Shit sound good.
Now they got the Joe Button gunshots now.
Yes,
Hold on, I
sir.
gotta watch them. It's getting highly volatile in this motherfucker.
All right, we about to get right though.
When I talk to you, spit plenty facts. Now my brothers running around with semi-straps. Demons in my sleep, but they can't give me back. If I gave you bread, need every penny back. I've been disconnecting, need my family back. Almost died, running off them Zans and sipping Henny Black. If she cut me off, I know she been attached. Only time the gun shoot off is in your raps. I was by myself in Alabama trying to flip a pack. Running up that sticky like it's sniffing scratch. Me and Kai still skating on these bitches like we freaking frack. Hit your bitch cause you tried to hit mine, you know that's tip attack. Still ain't rich from rap. See the ones that's in your stat, that's how I know it's cap. I could do the same, cash out a paycheck, I got bills for that. My whole family need vacations, I gotta make meals for that. Niggas ain't support, no, I need deals for that. I just popped the cork and she got feelings back. Next whip I cop to drop the ceiling back. I know they ain't feeling that. Hard to keep the thoughts that's in my brain. No, I can't contain when I swear the lane. Exotic hot boxing to ease the pain. I'm trying to stay sane. I get peace of mind from flights on planes. When niggas say they know me back from high school, I don't know your name. Cutting bitches off when they see me got a different sauce, different boss. If I fell out your life, I know that was a loss. Always stayed 100. That's the ones they cross. Niggas sipping, I won't buy a shit. I don't care what the cost. Bitch.
Sheesh. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That shit was hard.
We got what was that? SWV?
Yeah, that's the SWV interlude.
By my nigga Zay.
Exclusive.
What's going on, y'all? It's the 4one Loft. We back with another interview with
Man, you know what the
special
fuck going
guest,
on, man.
Zay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's your
We
boy
in the building.
Vondo right here.
Yeah, bro, it's been a long time coming. I know we've been planning this for a little minute.
Yeah.
Now we finally got you in here, you know what I'm saying? And we got a chance to hear the project early. Me and
Early,
Vaughn.
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, sliding.
Yeah, shit hard. I ain't gonna cap. Like
sliding low-key and understatement,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, word. Nah, I appreciate
For
that.
real.
I can tell you definitely put a lot of time into your music. Like
Yeah.
you're not just going in there and just, you know, bullshitting some shit off the top. Like it sounds like you really making songs.
We
Like
ain't trying to just finish a record. We making, you from saying classics. We trying to go for that, you know?
Sir. Yes, sir. But first off, let's get into young Zay. Shit. Where you from?
Where I'm from, I done lived in a lot of different locations, so it's kind of like even. So I don't really have a place I claim. But I done lived in Boston for what, like 7 years. I lived in Tennessee for about the same time, and then I moved to North Carolina and spent most of my developmental years here. So I've been in Alabama for like the last 2, so I kind of got some Alabama family out there and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty much just on the road. That's me, you know.
That's what's up. What's up, man? Hey,
I could tell because like as soon as I heard your music and like the accent, it don't sound like a North Carolina accent. Like so, it sounds like you not really from here. You know what I'm saying? And then I saw the title of one of the songs. It's like, well, Welcome to Bama or
Yeah, fresh out of Bama.
Fresh out of Bama.
the
Fresh out of
intro.
Bama. Yeah.
Yeah, now I had the intro of the new album is Fresh Out of Bama. It's kind of a flip on the we working on the Wolf Tapes 2 right now, but during the Wolf Tapes 1 we came out with Fresh Out the 9 as the first single to that. So, you know, I kind of just want to flip that shit. You know, at the time I was going back to Bama from North Carolina. Now I'm going to North Carolina from Alabama. So, you know, I just want to keep niggas on track where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely sounds like you putting a lot of time into, you know, a lot of thought before you execute. You ain't just, you know what I'm saying, thinking quick. It sounds like you really putting thought into the shit that you doing. Because I see a lot of the wordplay. But before we get into that, though, you know, how you start making music? Like, what got you into music?
Shoot, honestly, bro, I always I come from like a music making family, so I always kind of had that music bug of just being obsessed with the, you know, the newest releases and whatever was going on with music at the time. And I was hosting a show of my own at the time where it was like I was interviewing artists, interviewing athletes in the area, kind of a variety show. And during that time, kind of in high school, you know, you having fun kicking it with your friends. I was always a dude that just really loved to freestyle, and that was just a thing that, you know, a lot of my friends around me, just me being there, I was always pushing everybody, yo, let's rap, let's do this, let's link up, you know what I'm saying? So at a certain point, it became to the point where all my friends was bringing me to places, bringing me around their friends who really rap, and like, yo, freestyle right now, freestyle for my peoples. I can't freestyle for shit right now, now that I've been writing records and shit, but at the time, that was what it was. So if I'm being honest, a lot of my closest friends kind of pushed me into that spot. And, you know, at a certain point, it just kind of became prevalent to me that it was like, okay, this is my true passion and something that I really got more of a love for. I need to go with the music rather than, you know what I'm saying, going with the content creation route. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was creating content at first?
Yeah, I had a show. I had a show in high school where it was like a variety show. I was interviewing a lot of the biggest artists, a lot of the biggest athletes in the area, a lot of different businesses, creating endorsements, stuff like that. But you know, little baby fam, little baby practices for the fam and shit like that. So,
you need to hop back on that for real.
I've been thinking about it, bro, but honestly, for me right now, like I look at that as like the plans after the platform is built. But right now, I kind of recognize that as an artist, you can't really be in the game and commentating on it at the same time.
Yeah, one foot in, one foot out type shit.
Yeah, unless you the perfect player, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody that, you know.
So when did you get serious with rapping?
Serious with rapping, I want to say probably when I moved to Alabama. So we talking like 2019, 2020. I started really honing in and like learning how to write songs, learning how to put together projects. That was always my thing with music was I never saw myself as just like a single-based artist where I'm just making one record and that's it. I always kind of looked up to the Drakes, the Coles, you know what I'm saying, the Hoves in the sense of like they was putting together true bodies of work. And that was always the thing for me was like, okay, I want to get in that game. I don't want to just be the biggest artist right now. Like that's cool and all, but you look at it down the road and it's like, all right, the dude who was at the #1 top spot, the hottest artist, they never around 2 years from now.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I can tell too. You know, now that you say those names, I can definitely tell. Like, you kind of got like your shit don't sound like you're not gonna hear like a single up there. It sound like the whole album just something that you just slide to. Yeah, road trip music. You know what I'm saying? You can really just get in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Really think about some shit. Like, you got a lot of relatable music up there too.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. That's the thing is, you know, niggas can make music for the club all day, bro, but I'm trying to make the music for the niggas in the whip. You feel what I'm saying? Once you leave the club, you got to live life, get back to that shit. That's what I'm trying to make music for, bro. At the end of the day, you know, shit is real. We go through shit, bro. If you ain't vulnerable enough to say it, then you ain't going to get that record across and make that connection with the people. You know, so I'm just trying to make that connection, bro. Whether I got to give up my, you feel what I'm saying, worst secrets, whatever, it's like, bro, I want you to connect with that shit because I know y'all got shit too.
That's a fact. But when did you make your first song?
First song, shit, I want to say, it's funny because I got into rap a little bit different from most people. Like, I ended up actually, like, just writing, like, probably, I want to say, like, 100 songs before I even touched the mic. Ended up saving up because it was a couple cats that they was trying to overcharge, you know, for studio time and stuff like that. And I'm a strong advocate. Anybody listening out there, I want to let you know if you're an artist on the come up, invest in your own equipment. I promise you it's going to save you so much money in the long run. But I learned really how to engineer myself. You feel what I'm saying? So starting out, like I said, I probably had like, I want to say at least 80 to 100 songs in the tuck that I just written just to kind of teach myself how to write music. And then I got my equipment together, really learned how to engineer my voice. I want to say mind you, my engineering was shit back then. But at the time, I want to say I probably did like 15, 20 joints. And then out of them 20, figured out the 2 that we gonna move with and move with those 2. But I want to say my first record I probably had, it was like a freestyle to probably like some, I think it was like a G Herbo focused freestyle or something like that. We was going crazy to that. But yeah, bro, honestly, like I made mad songs before I like stepped out and was like, all right, bro, I'm a rapper. Like I always thought it was kind of, I still feel like that now. It's a misconception with saying you a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as you say you a rapper, anybody they like, oh, bro, this nigga is trash. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Immediately. So it's like, I didn't want to put that out without like putting my time in on the craft. So yeah, as a first song, it'd probably be that, but like I didn't put that out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a lot of first songs, really.
Nah, that's a fact though. All right, so you make your songs at, you feel me, at your own studio, or you go to
I like recording studio? Everything in house.
Damn. Ooh. Wait, so you recorded all that shit in house?
Yeah, that's all me. That's all my engineering.
You do the engineering too?
Yeah. Damn, it's a couple joints. It's a couple joints on there that like we had went to other studios and did, but if I'm being honest, I really haven't found like an engineer that really gets my sound right yet. So I'm a little uncomfortable just going into random studios and just kind of laying something because I know for a fact I'm not gonna like the way it sound immediately, and it's gonna take a lot of time and work to like really find the sound. And a lot of cats nowadays, as far as the engineer in the studio space, they trying to charge people out the ass. I ain't trying to pay for you to figure out my sound. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
should be ready.
Shit, sometimes it might have to be be like that. But any of your homeboys, like, they in the music too?
In the music? Oh, yeah, I got a lot of homeboys. But if I'm being honest, like, most of my homeboys that I, like, really am locked in with the music that I really believe in, I met them after I was making music. You feel what I'm saying?
So yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so, and a lot of them connections, like I always say, like, the rappers and the people that's in the field that I end up connecting with, a lot of times those be the best connections because it's like we kind of live the same lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas just going fall off and go into album mode and disappear for a couple months. That's okay, bro. I'll holler at you, we'll chop it up. You feel what I'm saying? It's all love, but it's like, it's just different because niggas live the same life, you know?
How many people have you worked with, or do you work with anybody for real?
So my man, I done work with a good amount of people. And I'm gonna be honest, certain things, like, it's like people I work with that either hasn't come out yet or is possibly never gonna come out. But as far as the, like, main artists I work with, let me shout out my boy Lico Stacks. We work all the time. My boy Mo G. I'm trying to think. Other than that, probably my boy D Wash. Other than that, like, yeah. Other than that, it's really like that's my close knit group of, like, okay, I got something, let me write right away. You feel what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, I'm kind of to myself because I don't know. At the same time, it's a lot of artists nowadays that, like, lean on the features. I can't lean on that shit too much, bro. I want to be able to make my own song by myself and shit.
Yeah,
you're a lot different than others.
I feel like you got a lot more talent than a lot of motherfuckers too, though. So
I appreciate that.
I feel like the way you putting your craft together, I don't think most is putting their craft together. Like, a lot of niggas can't rap that good, so you feel me? They link up with lit niggas, and then you know what I'm saying? Your shit, I sound like, you probably sound better by yourself anyway, because niggas probably ain't gonna blend with your shit. Yeah. Most niggas not gonna get right, but you might have certain artists, you know, that might could adapt to that though. You feel me? Yeah, drop a hard ass verse.
Nah, you hit it on the head, bro. I be nervous to saying certain nigga songs, bro. Straight up, I be nervous, bro, because I'm like, don't let me down, my nigga. I don't want to tell you I can't put you on a song, bro, but it's like, don't let me down. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact. So, like, you got any producers that you fuck with, or like, or you ain't really, you just really just making your shit at the crib?
Shoot, really just making shit at the crib, bro. Finding things on the internet, linking up with producers over the net and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as the cats that I work with, man, I got to give a big shout out to Vincent Michaels. He's based out of Raleigh, big producer in the area. I got to give a shout out to Chapo. I worked with him a couple times. That's I think he based out right outside of Raleigh as well. So it's a couple cats that I linked with, caught a good vibe with, that I know we're gonna work with in the future. But as far as these tapes that we about to put out right now, it's really just me, you know what I'm saying, scouring the internet, finding the best beats. I'm one of those dudes, but I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm a true beat head. I sit there and listen to 100, 200 beats a day just to find the right beat. It's hard for a lot of times. I come to the studio and it's like, all right, bro, you finna show me 10. Like, I might not find that one out them 10, you feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm a real beat head when it comes to that.
So you really, like, independent. You don't do nothing with anybody. You don't even really have a team around you, do you?
Nah, not really, so, like, bro. It's just me and the fam, bro.
Is it by choice, or is it just like, well,
I mean, I guess by choice, in the sense of how I move, but at the same time, I feel like it's really how the industry is, bro. Like, it's not how it was in the 90s and in the better eras of hip hop. Not to shit on this generation or anything like that, but I just feel like we kind of like over business the art. You get what I'm saying? And like nowadays, like if a producer is looking to work with a new artist, they charging them out the ass before they even look to see, like, do I want to work with this kid? Might he be the next one up? You feel what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, but it's like niggas ain't trying to build no more. Everybody just trying to charge you and tax you so much that it's like, once you get to that zone, bro, I don't even want to fuck with you, because after I pop, you charge me out the ass, bro. I'm not gonna want to fuck with you now. Nah, you went with me when I was broke. So, you know, that's how it is, bro.
That's a fact. So let's get into this project, though. You know what I'm saying? What's the name of the project? You know what I'm saying?
Vol.II Vol.II. Okay. Going up.
That shit coming out real soon.
August 30th. Yeah. Date is locked and, you know, signed, sealed, delivered, all that.
There you go. August 30th.
So what's your favorite song off the album or the tape?
Damn, bro, you hit me with the hardest question of the day.
Hold on, before we get there, all right, so let's get into how you made the project first. Then.
How I made the project.
Let's give you a chance to think about it. Let's give you a chance to think about it. All right.
Okay.
How you make the project? You know, so how it come along?
How I made the project. Honestly, out of all my projects that I made in the past, this is gonna have the most time put in on it. I really been working on this through the whole journey of me being in Alabama, being fucked up, and trying to like process and get back to North Carolina. So honestly, bro, it's a 16 track album. Half of it is North Carolina joints, half of it is Alabama joints. So really, it's just kind of telling the story, but at the same time, like I said, we put in a lot of work with it. Where I dropped the mixtape not too long ago called The Drive. I dropped that in I believe February. That was just something to kind of give to the fans as like a sorry for the wait type of thing. This project, bro, I've been cooking this shit. I want to say probably almost like 1.5, 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? So this is like my true. It's my baby. You feel what I'm saying with this rap shit.
It's the cook up.
It was worth the wait.
Yeah,
It's
good.
good.
They gonna see, bro.
It's good. I fuck with it for sure, bro. So, all right. So, how you end up in Alabama though?
Alabama, man, honestly, just going through shit with my parents, bouncing back and forth through different households and shit like that, just being fucked up, not having my own shit. So, you know, my mom's family, they stay out in Alabama, so they gave me a little 6-month plan of, hey, come out here, you can stay with us. You know what I'm saying? Sleep on the couch, get your shit right, work 3 jobs, and be on your own. So that was kind of what it was. But then, you know, once you get your own shit, you got bills, you got a bunch of things weighing on you where you can't just do that dream, oh, I'm going to get my shit, just go back to North Carolina. Nah, bro, it was a whole process. So.
It was a whole process.
So, you know, but yeah, just getting your shit right. I feel like everybody got to do that, fall back and, you know, focus up.
You back in North Carolina for good, or you plan on sliding somewhere else?
I mean, shit, bro. North Carolina feel like home, but at the same time, I'm a nigga that I like to be on the go. You feel what I'm saying? That Alabama shit really changed me and just let me know, like, I could go anywhere and kind of just plant my feet and, you know what I'm saying, make my life there. So, honestly, I see my life kind of just being on the road, bro, till I really figure out, like, okay, this is where I want to be. I just moved around so much, you know?
Jeez. You feel like, you know, all the shit that happened to you with your parents and all of that, you feel like it helped you in your music? You feel like it inspired you to, you know,
with this tape?
Right, yeah, like, you know, it.
For sure. I definitely say, but I mean, I feel like that's life. Like, I can't put it necessarily on my parents. I feel like any struggle, anything good, anything in your life, like, I feel like that shit is the art that you produce. You feel what I'm saying? So if I wouldn't have come from the household that I did, if I wouldn't have been raised by the people I was, then it's like I wouldn't have made the music I do. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't take nothing away from them, but just, you know what I'm saying, chalk it up to just appreciating life as a whole. You know, every experience, the goods and the bad, you know.
Okay. So when you decided you was gonna drop this, you feel me, this project, you feel like are you comparing it to any of your old projects? Like, you feel like is it something that you want to top, or you feel like this already like the next level? I mean, the next level.
I mean, I ain't go for it, bro. I'm always going in like I'm trying to top my last project, but I feel like with this one, it's a different intensity since it's, you know, the Wolf Tapes 2. I already did the Wolf Tapes 1, and like I guess like the whole premise behind the Wolf Tapes is like getting into that rap zone, like not necessarily. I feel like this one is like an album in the sense of I've been really putting it together like that. Legally, I wouldn't consider it that because I don't like having an album track record. You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a mixtape when I drop it. But with these, I feel like with the Wolf Tapes, it's just kind of triggers me to tap into a zone of like just really trying to be the best rapper, really trying to show people what I could do. You know, not necessarily from a conceptual aspect. You know, I got other things that's dropping soon that's more conceptual, but I feel like for this, it's really to like plant my feet and show people like, all right, bro, this is who I am as an artist, and this is the level of rap that I can, you know what I'm saying, truly provide without, you know what I'm saying, rapping too much lyrical, miracle, all that, you know.
Well, do you plan on staying independent whenever you do pop, or say if the labels come knocking on your door, what you gonna do?
Honestly, bro, I thought about this so many times. I think that the independent route is cool if you have the resources at hand, but I feel like at the same time, for me and the type of artist that I want to be, I got to sign to a label because I want to play in the game. You feel what I'm saying? You could do the independent route all day, but at the end of the day, it's like, if you want to compete with the Drakes, if you want to compete with the Post Malones, if you want to create, like, compete with those artists, then it's like you have to have that button behind you, and you gotta have that label push, or else you're not gonna be there, bro. It's a slow rise, you know. So I'm cool with taking that back. Now, mind you, I'm not signing any deals. That's wild. I'm not signing any deals, but a deal that will give me the, you know what I'm saying, a platform to really, you know, put myself out there, that's what I need.
That's what I just asked. I mean, would you sign a 360 just to get you up, like, to really help you pop?
Hell no. Hell no. You got me fucked up. Nah, 360 though? It's my whole life, son. Nah, I'm good.
But even if he, like, really got you popping and then, like, you really on your Drake status?
Nah. Ain't no way. Nah, that's my whole life, bro. I do some shit with McDonald's. Them niggas like, nah, bro. Let me get a Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I can't do that shit. Nah.
Shit, I can see you being like a songwriter too, though. Like, I can see you signing to a label and like you'll be writing for like a fucking Chris Brown, Rihanna, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
For real though.
Beyonce, shit like that.
Goals,
yeah, Quentin Miller.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get to that point, bro. I feel like there's a lot of different routes with rap, and not even rap, just music, that you could take it if you don't want to, like, be in that spotlight. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, for me, it's just like, I don't know, bro. I got that pull. That's why I say the thing about the labels. Like, I could be independent, but it's like, bro, I don't want to be that art. Like, I'm trying to go for the gusto. I'm trying to be LeBron. I'm not playing to just coach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit cool, bro, but it's like, LeBron can coach after he's done being LeBron. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. But it's like, yo, like, I gotta accomplish this shit before I jump to anything else. But I want to do the songwriting thing for sure, bro. That's a big aspiration and dream of mine. Yeah.
So how you get in your writing bag though? Like, what's gonna make you get in, like, write your hardest songs? Like, is it like liquor? Like, what, you feel me? Like, what's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it girls? Like, what's gonna get you in your bag?
I mean, bro, you just hit it on the head, bro. So, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, you know, when the liquor flowing, the song definitely could get written a little bit faster. But at the same time, bro, I feel like it's life. Like, I feel like when I go out and live life, you know, when you say, like, is it a girl? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm going out, you know what I'm saying, talking to a shorty or something like that, I'm coming back to the crib with a whole story to tell. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's like, whenever I live life and had things to talk about, and then I got the right beat, the beat is everything, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the beats, a lot of times, bro, if I hear the right beat, that shit gonna write itself, bro. I'm not finna beat myself dead trying to write to a beat that I don't like halfway through. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a writer, bro. So it's like, that shit really take time. And if at any point it's like, nah, this ain't it, I'm gonna fall off and I'm gonna write something else, bro. So most of the time when I get into the studio, them shits is ready. You feel what I'm saying? Them shits ready to go. So yeah, bro.
You ever had a girl get mad about some shit you put in the song?
X Games.
Oh shit! Okay,
that's on the tape.
Games. Yeah, go ahead and get that.
Look, y'all can listen to it now. Y'all gonna hear everything about it. You feel what I'm saying? The whole story on it. It just continues.
Hey, X Games is already out. Yeah, already out. So go and get that X Games on Apple Music,
Spotify, anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Get that shit.
Back to the tape though. So like, you ever thought about what's your favorite song on there? Or I mean, what's your top three? Then I give you that.
I go through a couple, bro. I really like, I mean, the singles I drop, I really fuck with those. But if I'm being honest, it's definitely gonna be, I love the intro. I got my baby brother on that joint. He doing his thing.
I was gonna ask you about him too. Real quick, let me ask you: did he inspire you?
For sure. It's wild because I didn't, for the intro of the song or for the intro of the album, I probably didn't remade like, I want to say probably like almost 5-6 different intros, bro, that he can attest to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done went through mad joints to this point, and like, I had just seen my baby brother. I'm like, we chilling. I'm like, hey, bro, let me get you to record something real quick. You already, you know what I'm saying? You already did something for the album before. Let me get little nigga some royalties. You feel what I'm saying? How we do it? But yeah, once that came together, I'm like, oh, I got him talking shit. We hyping it up. Oh yeah. So for sure, the intro,
I fuck with that
shit. SWV, the joint we came into, I love that joint. That's when
shit fire.
My boy Pate, I'm fucking up. Let me go back to my producers. I work with my boy Peyton on this one. Peyton, he made one of the most fire beats on it. It's my boy from Alabama. My boy Peyton. He made that joint, and we just sat in there. It was different things about the beat that we just sat there and, you know what I'm saying, cooked up, where it was like the perfect beat for a nigga to flow on. So I gotta give producer credit to my boy Peyton. He on the album SWV. But other than that, bro, honestly, like, it's so many joints, bro, that I'm like, really, I hear it and I get inspired. I want to write some more shit. But yeah, bro, the whole album, I feel like that bitch just ride, bro. It's a very cohesive project. You know what I'm saying?
He said the whole album. He said, fuck it, top 3. Nigga said whole album.
Let that bitch ride.
I feel that.
Yeah. Let that bitch ride.
So what song you think was like the hardest song to make? Like,
or two,
like you had a song up there that was just like, you feel me? You had to either keep recording it or you was just like, shit, I don't even know if I really did this shit like it was supposed to be. Like,
probably the outro, bro. Honestly, Pellegrino flow. That shit, it was just, for me, I'm one of them cats that like, I'll go back and change one bar of a song 50 times just to make it perfect. So every time I feel like I listen to that, I'll be like, nah, it's something I need to change. Because I'm like, I'm ending the tape. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have, like, this shit gotta be climactic. This shit gotta be the end of a movie. If I don't end this bitch right, then I'm not gonna feel good at the end of it. So it's like, I probably went back and spent the most time tweaking and fine-tuning that joint where it's like, you hearing everything I need to say before I'm out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You
definitely put that shit together though.
I appreciate that.
Project, definitely. And then you you gave a lot of songs too.
Shit,
So
16
niggas can't
songs.
say that they ain't, you know what I'm saying? You obviously working.
Borderline double disc. Borderline.
And your boy said you said your boy wanted he wanted you to put like 50 up there, right?
Yeah, he was trying to make me drop a Chris Brown album. You feel what I'm saying? I can't do that.
I feel like that was gonna be too much.
We got the songs.
You got
we
the
got
music,
the
though.
songs, bro. We could drop a 50-song album right now. But is y'all niggas gonna listen to 50? Fuck no.
Probably not.
feel you on
They
that
probably
one.
won't.
Niggas
How many
gonna
songs
get
you think you got in the tuck?
Shit, bro.
That's recorded.
Outside of what's separated, because mind you, I already got other albums sitting in the tuck that's done. Outside of that, bro, I probably say like a good like 30, 40 that I'm gonna use. You feel what I'm saying? 30, 40. Yeah.
30, 40. Shit.
Outside of, mind you, that's outside of what I got tucked away for. Mind you, I might be seeing y'all soon. I got a whole nother drop finna come for the end of the year, but I got some
we
shit
need
on
that.
the way.
Definitely pull up
Definitely
here.
need that.
Yeah.
Hey, so I see you had like a little on, I guess on the intro, you had like a little Jay-Z clip up there.
Yeah.
I heard that shit. So you fuck with Jay-Z heavy? Like,
Come on,
or
man,
you
that's
or
the
you
goal.
just put that shit up there? Like, what's
Who don't
going
fuck
on?
with Jay-Z? If you don't fuck with Jay-Z, you don't fuck with hip-hop. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But
You
that's
feel like
the
he
goal.
inspired you?
For sure. Who
was
did
about
Hov
to ask
not
that.
inspire as a black man? You feel what I'm saying? Who did he not inspire? Even if you ain't a
That's
rapper.
a fact. I feel like
He's a
everybody.
billionaire.
Hell yeah, Jay-Z was like, yeah, that shit was on spin all the time. Like,
So is he like the main
Bro.
person that like that's really inspired, that you're really inspired by, like musically wise, or
Music wise, no, if I'm being honest. Like
Who
Hov
inspired
definitely he definitely up there for me, but I feel like Hov more for the sense of like I feel like he was the closest thing to like the perfect like setup as a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? And like
mean,
he went
shit,
through the whole
successful as
process,
fuck.
never slipped. Like bro is a billionaire. Like he took it the furthest it could possibly be taken. You feel what I'm saying? It was the
Billionaire
first
status.
one to do that. So it's
Big
like
B.
for Hov, it's like every move that bro make, regardless on if I'm with every album, it's like bro, I'm studying that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So from the music aspect, I'm gonna be honest, it's a whole lot of cats that I study. I'm really a student of this shit. But as far as the business aspect, ain't nobody more inspirational. You feel what I'm saying? That's it's a go.
so who inspired you musically?
Shit, bro, it's a lot of artists I can name, bro. What you want?
Top three.
Top three? Shit, 3 is.
Shit,
Can I
matter
get
of fact,
5?
no, let me get top 5. Yeah,
Let's
let's
get 5
get
at
top
least, bro.
5.
I'm gonna cut out too many people, bro.
We can do all time right now.
all time. All right.
is anybody that inspired you? Shit, fuck it.
So I'm definitely. I gotta throw Jay in there because we saying it. You know what I'm saying?
This is
I'ma
in order or no order?
No order. No order.
order.
I'm gonna definitely throw Jay in there. I'm gonna throw Nas in there for sure. I feel like Nas is like the perfect rapper in the sense of like he never slipped and did anything but rap. To this day, Nas is dropping Grammy Award winning albums that's just rap. He is solely like the greatest, you feel what I'm saying? Like watching from my window, the best rapper, you feel what I'm saying? So
Can't forget about Ethan.
Gotta throw, look, we don't want to get to that beef, but that's a whole nother conversation, bruh. But yeah, definitely Jay, Nas. I gotta throw J. Cole in there for the Carolinas and just for my
Shout out J.
growth.
Cole.
That was somebody I definitely studied like crazy. I'ma definitely throw Drake in there. Drake is, I feel like, as far as a rapper, he's probably the greatest songwriter of all time. You feel what I'm saying? And shit, this is where it get a little tough, bro. I'ma probably throw Big L in there.
Shit, I was surprised you said him.
Nah, Big
That's
L, I
crazy.
feel like he had the craziest
Big
cadence,
L,
the
yeah.
craziest, you know what I'm saying, wordplay that, you know, it's too many freestyles, too many records you could go back to where it's like, nah, if he had just lived a little bit longer, he would have washed all the competition, you know.
You got a lot
That's
of
a
writers.
fact, though.
Yeah.
You got a lot of writers. in
Damn,
there.
I'm fucking up. I should have said Big. I'm fucking up.
It's all good.
Fucking up. Nah,
you got a lot of
Big
writers.
my
Like you
honorable
said, you got a
mention.
lot.
Let me get that. Let me get an honorable mention. Big is my honorable mention.
Big.
Who do you listen to currently though?
Let's do currently, bro. I
Top
be
5.
all over the place, bro. Like I be listening to a lot of the street music. Top 5.
Or I mean, it can be locally too.
Locally, I don't listen to that many artists locally.
I feel that. I feel
Top
that.
5,
Shit,
bro.
top
I ain't gonna
5.
lie, bro. But I mean, top 5 out of the niggas who's out right now.
That's crazy.
Let's narrow it down to like this year, bro. All right. Who do I think had the best run this year? Was killing shit. 'Cause There's been a lot of dry music. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's been
Shit,
a
we
lot
can do
of-
last year too. I mean,
Nah.
Let's do this
Let me
shit.
narrow
Let's
this
do
shit
this
down.
shit.
Let
Let's
me
do this
narrow
shit.
this
Let's
shit
do this
down.
shit.
This
Let's do this
year,
shit.
what I'm gonna say is, I think Future's had the best album so far.
Future.
I gotta disagree on that one.
I'm not saying Future
But
is GOAT.
hey, but nah,
It's just easy for me to say an album. Cause niggas be on and off. I might get a good Future album today. I might, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that was a good one.
It's like that. You feel what I'm saying?
nah, it's still a good album though.
But yeah, so I'm gonna throw Future in there. I'm gonna throw shit. Get a little dicey, bro. This year been dry.
Hey, hold on. That's Future's hottest album since he did that little
Fish Grease,
the little Hendrix and
Fish Grease
and the Future shit. You said the album's been trash this year.
It been a little dry, my boy. It just hey, look.
You can't forget about my nigga Gunna.
I'm trying to break. Oh fuck,
Gunna is probably top right now.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Gunna album. That's up there. Shit.
2.
Yeah, bro. What's some other albums? Yeah, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. This shit,
none of them shit.
Look, I'm trying to water the drought with this new shit, bro. Like this shit.
So let me ask you a question though. You think baby shit gonna be hard? He's supposed to be dropping soon too.
Baby Up Baby 2?
Nah, fuck no. I'm talking about Lil Baby. I'm talking about Lil Baby. But I mean, nah, Baby on Baby is supposed to be dropping too though. I don't know if you fuck with the Baby, but
he hard. He hard. Nah, I think both of them gonna be hard, bro. Yeah, I feel like I'll have to. Nah, let me be politically correct. I think everybody's album is gonna be amazing that's about to drop. I'd see all the potential in these niggas, but at the same time, bro. What's up with niggas nowadays, bro? Niggas be popping out with these weak ass albums, bro. We be having all the hopes of y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas be letting me down. I be Thursday night, 12 o'clock. I'm waiting for the next album.
Who was your biggest letdown this year?
Ah, shit. Nah, y'all can't ask me
We can get
that.
Trying to see
Y'all
who the
niggas
biggest
trying to get me in
letdown.
trouble, fool. I'm trying to make it places, my boy. Nah.
Where you can't say that like that.
Dang, so you only got them 2 that you can really think of?
Shit.
Who dropped albums this year though?
Nah, I mean the question was really like top 5 currently artists right now. I mean, but who else? I mean, NBA YoungBoy dropped.
YoungBoy was cool. I fuck with YoungBoy.
Oh yeah,
Dirt dropped.
Yeah,
Dirt was
Dirt
cool.
dropped.
Dirt was cool.
Then Drake dropped.
See, that ain't rap though. That ain't rap. So I ain't going. Kendrick dropped.
Yeah, Kendrick did. Nah,
I don't know about that one though. I can't.
That's why I ain't saying. Nah, you hit it on the head. That's why I ain't saying Kendrick. I said he dropped.
Yeah,
my top 5. I wasn't
even fucking with. I wasn't fucking with Kendrick shit.
Yeah. No, I ain't even gonna say that.
He's still one of the goats though.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Though. That's not that. You know what I'm saying? But
shout out Kendrick. Shout out Kendrick for sure.
So
if you ever need a feature,
hell yeah.
Music wise, you still. Who's the GOAT in your opinion?
Right now,
one of the GOATs. Yeah.
Shit. I feel like outside of myself, I'm gonna throw Cole in there 100% because I feel like Drizzy always remained at the top, just in like how he always maintained to have a hit there. But I feel like what Cole has been doing, I feel like people kind of sleeping on, and it's like the most like essential rap shit that we've seen in a long time. Where I feel like bruh is literally scouring out to find, and even outside of what he's doing right now, I feel like that I believe it was 2018, 2019, that run where he jumped on everybody's feature. He's showing people like, bro, I can out rap you. Whoever is your favorite rapper, I'm going to go in there and body them, destroy them. So I gotta throw Cole in there. Ain't nobody fucking with Cole right now, you know, and that's what it is, man. That's the GOAT.
He hopped on my favorite rapper song, so.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Nah, one of my favorites. I mean, I fuck with Offset heavy. I feel like that nigga definitely, he got hella potential, but I just feel like since he in the group, he ain't gonna never really have that like solo artist. Like his shit never gonna go, huh?
You said he dropping songs.
Yeah, he said that. I don't know if the Migos really broke up or not, but
yeah. What's that Unconfused shit?
Yeah, I don't know if that shit true or not. But them niggas ain't been mopping together, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I fuck with all of them, bro. I do agree with you though. I feel like Offset the hardest in my opinion. That's my favorite. But nah, I think they all crazy dope. But I feel like that whole when they have went solo, that solo run, I feel like it really like showed the world like they all mad dope in their own way, but at the same time, like them together is unmatched. You feel what I'm saying? That synergy, if we being honest, and I'm not gonna like compare them in the sense of saying they better than or worse than, but like, bro, they one of the most untouchable trios and groups in the history of hip hop. Where it's like, bro, when they get on a song together, they bounce off every single word. It's like it's crazy. Different. You feel what I'm saying? And they really family, so I can see why the synergies like that. But it's like, nah, bro, them three together is untouchable, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with them.
I just watched that LA Leaker like little freestyle shit that they did. They did that shit like a year ago now. Some shit crazy. But yeah, I watched that shit again. I'm like, damn, these niggas really like.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, bro. They just be ping ponging off each other and shit. Like that shit be crazy.
But like, so what do you see, or do you feel like this tape is the one that's gonna really like really get you that buzz?
I feel like you supposed to feel like that about every project. You feel what I'm saying? But I definitely feel like, yeah, I mean, compared to any other project, I feel like I'm shooting for the highest shit. I feel like I got the most hits on this. I feel like I'm coming through with, you know what I'm saying, like the best package I can through it. So it's like, yeah, for sure. Like out of all my projects, yeah, I think it's the best one. But at the end of the day, if it ain't, I'm ready with the next one for the year is up, and I'm ready with another one for the spring is up, and I'm ready with, you feel what I'm saying? Like yeah, bro. So it's like I don't got the time to figure out if they're gonna catch on or not. I'ma just keep moving, and when you catch on, you catch on. You feel what I'm saying? But that's just what it is.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years on the top of the world. On the top of the world, ain't no question. You feel what I'm saying?
Next Drake.
I don't throw that Drake out on me. Nah.
Niggas gonna be like, I'm Zay now.
I want to be like, yeah, I want to be the next. I want to be Zay. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like the type of artist that I am and the type of music that I'm trying to put out, I feel like it's a blend between the worlds that I feel like people ain't really seeing. Like I feel like I'm really like a combination of like a Drake in the sense of making the songs and being able to really touch people with the lyricism, but at the same time having the bars of a J. Cole, having the fierceness of, you know what I'm saying, one of those true lyricists. So I feel like I'm blending those both words, and like I'm trying to give you bars, I'm trying to give you the substance, but at the same time I'm giving you the catchy shit that you could, you know what I'm saying, like still bop to and still play at the cookout and shit like that. So yeah, I'm trying to blend something. So that's why I feel like 5 years from now, that's where I think I will have kind of submerged in this game of like, okay, that's who Zay is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the mix between both worlds because we never seen that. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You feel like you at an early stage of Zay. Like 3 years from now, like I feel like you could probably be one of them niggas that, you know, it may take like 5 to 10 years to get in that bitch, but I feel like you might be one of the people that they look at, you know, later and like, he really built a solid like platform. It wasn't
a J. Cole type nigga.
Overnight type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you got a lot of like quality music that you just got on tuck, and you know what I'm saying? You ready to just keep dropping bangers and good solid projects and shit. So I feel like, you know,
I mean, I feel like, bro, I'm a project-based artist, so it's like I'm always striving to like make the best album. I feel like if you don't practice making albums and shit like that early in, if you just like, all right, bro, I'm just finna go in and make a song. I'm just finna go in and finish this shit. Like, that's cool, bro, but you ain't getting nowhere. At the end of the day, once you get signed, they gonna want an album. You pop with that single, they gonna want an album. So is your album not gonna be ready, or you gonna come there with, yo, I got 40 joints, here you go. Which one you want? You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather be prepared. I'd rather have the clip loaded before I get in the gunfight, and it's like I ain't got no bullets. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna have one hit, my nigga. We're just gonna run for TikTok 30 seconds. What's that shit up, bro? What you got?
Shit, you on TikTok?
Nah, I don't even fuck with
Come
TikTok.
on, man. You
my nigga be telling me I gotta get on the TikTok,
you do,
nigga.
bro. Like, you really got some hard-ass music, man. I'm telling you. Hey, shit.
Now, that's the next move for sure.
You a social person, too, and I feel like, yeah, you can definitely do that shit.
I get that pop and get that TikTok presence. Yeah.
You got any videos that you want to shoot for this this project?
Shoot, bro. Honestly, bro, I'd make a whole movie if I had the resources to. It's a couple joints I'm focused on that I kind of want to do, but at the end of the day, bro, it just depends on if I really find the right videographer team where the shit really come together.
I got one for you.
There we go. Yeah.
We can talk off camera.
Come on.
Shout out my boy JB though.
That's crazy. But shit, I mean, so you feel like you're gonna work this project? How you gonna work this project anyway? Like, you feel like you're gonna spend some time doing promo and shit, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely wanna I wanna put in some work on this one for a couple months for sure, just in the sense of like, I feel like I didn't put in too much work not to, and it just like let it go by the wayside. I feel like I've done that with a lot of projects, like put in all the time and make the project, and now it's out, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just let it ride. This time I really wanna, you know what I'm saying, beat up the Spotify playlist, beat up the algorithms, Facebook ads, all different types of things like that to just like push it to the top, because at the end of the day, good dope gonna sell itself, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just trying to come into this bitch and provide that. You know, so once niggas catch on, it's gonna be straight, bro. That's how I look at it. You know.
You ever try to tap into any like labels though? Like send your music to them to try to like get them. See what's up.
I mean, for sure, I'm definitely one of them artists that's doing a cold approach and everybody DMs trying to shoot shit, but nah, I ain't heard nothing crazy back or anything like that so far. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of motherfuckers be scamming too, though.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch out. Like you might think you talking to a label exec, A&Rs, all types of shit. You think you lit? You feel me? You get your little emails coming. You get your little emails coming through, nigga. They tell you deposit 500. Send 200 and shit. Like you think you lit, bro. Whole time it's a scam and shit. Like you feel like you ever have you ever been in that situation where like niggas try to scam you some shit? And you
For sure.
like, yeah.
I got an inbox full of shit right now. Niggas talk about, yo, bro, let me playlist your shit. Let me put it over here. Nah, bro, I'm good, bro.
That shit crazy.
Not finna pay you no 500 to put a nigga on a playlist, bro.
I'm weak as hell.
You got it.
So when that time come, whenever you do pop, what's the first thing, like, especially when you get that first meal, what you gonna do for it?
I feel like I don't know, bro. It's a tough question because I feel like once you get in that position, you're gonna have so many things that it's like, oh, I could buy this shit. I want to get this shit. But at the same time, bro, like, I don't know. I feel like I really had to be smart on that shit in the sense of putting shit away because you got to think, what is it you signed? A deal with $1 million advance. Okay, what, half of that bitch gonna get taxed? So I'm already knowing that off the rip. I ain't signed a $1 million deal. I signed 600, whatever the fuck I'm really getting. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta put that shit aside, put it in a business first before I just, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna buy my mom some nice things. I'm gonna buy my niggas some nice shit. I'm gonna buy my, you know what I'm saying? Like all the family, make sure they good. But it's like, after that, bro, I gotta put that shit in some investments because the average span of a rapper, you feel what I'm saying, is very short. Compared to, you from saying, of course you got these crazy legacies, but it's like, bro, you could have one hit record and be out. If you blow that shit trying to look like a rapper, then it's like, my nigga, you just gonna look broke and stupid. It's more, you could be broke and that's fine, but if you get rich and then become broke after that, you look like the dumbest nigga of all time, bro. Everybody know that shit. So it's like, I can't fall into that.
That's a fact. All right, so how you feel about, like, I know you've been seeing all these rappers dying and shit, you know what I'm saying? Does that make you feel any type of way whenever, like, you know, you out here promoting yourself as a rapper and shit like that, or you feel like that's just not your type lane? Like, cause it's certain artists that don't even get that tight. You feel me? Like beef and shit like that, but a lot of rappers do.
I mean, so I say like this: everybody, you know, love to say the term of like rap is the most dangerous passion in the world, da da da. But I feel like it's majority of the rappers that's putting a target on their head with the type of music that you make.
I had to be in the streets.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is like what's popular right now is a street rap. You feel what I'm saying? Even if you somebody on your couch going to a private school, if you want to rap, the people that you coming up listening to is all street rappers talking gangster, gangster, gangster. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's harder for them to make a song outside of that. So I get when niggas is faking. It's not because they want to be fake. It's because niggas can't write a song without talking about, you feel what I'm saying? I got this gun, I got, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I look at like, I feel like rap is like that because majority of the rappers right now is putting that target on their head. And of course, who would be a better lick? You walk around with $100,000 worth of jewelry on, there's no better, and it's a stamp. Niggas love to take chains. Niggas don't just take anybody chain. Niggas want to take a nigga chain and, oh, this shit means something. I can take this back to the hood. I can show everybody this. Like, it's like, bro, it's a target. So that's my thing for me is I just don't want to align myself with that as saying, bro, I'm the most bravado street nigga. Nah, bro. Y'all got that shit. Right now, if a nigga beat up J. Cole in the hood right now and rob that nigga, it's going to be corny. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be corny. If you do that shit to Kendrick, it's going to be corny. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I just don't want to align myself with that shit. And I feel like my route going to be straight, even though niggas is wilding. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas is wilding. Yeah. But nah. It's the target you put on yourself.
So like how you separate yourself though? Since you make that, you know, you don't really make the typical street music. So you feel like people look at you differently like, oh, like, nah, his shit ain't gonna pop. Because his shit, you know, he ain't really rapping about the shit that niggas want to hear. Like, oh, niggas ain't trying to hear that.
Hey, bro, look, then J. Cole ain't rapping the shit that niggas want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? And Drake ain't rapping the shit that niggas want to hear. But clearly the sales is saying otherwise. I ain't worried about a couple local niggas and shit like that that's going to hate on this shit. Anytime you got a dream, bro, it's going to be 50 niggas in your city trying to hate on that shit regardless. So it's like, I can't worry about that shit, bro. My shit could be ass in the U.S. and my shit could be popping in Mexico. Nigga, I'm in Mexico with a sombrero on, you feel what I'm saying? With all the chimichangas, all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I'm going to be me. whoever fuck with me, that's cool, bro. But I'm gonna lose more people trying to be something that I'm not. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
So that's what it is.
That's a fact. Because you definitely got talent. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas ain't got your type of talent. I can hear like you really write your songs. Like, yeah.
No disrespect.
I appreciate that.
You
Bro. But I mean, it's work, bro. It ain't just, you know, niggas could freestyle, but that shit ain't had nothing to do with any time I put a pen to the paper. That shit was ass when I first did that shit. I just did it over and over and over and over again, where now some shit can sound good. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, niggas put in work. A lot of niggas is just recording their first song and putting it out, and that's it. You know?
Do you plan on building a team to like really
For sure.
help you with this journey? Because
For sure.
I know it's hard doing it by yourself.
It's just hard, bro, because, I mean, like I said before, bro, this shit is out. We out business the art. You feel what I'm saying? It's no A&Rs no more. It's nobody's trying to build an artist. Nobody's trying to take their time with an artist. They want to see, because we got social media and TikTok, they want to see what's hot now and just sign that and run with that. You feel what I'm saying? Sign them to a fucked up deal, however dumb they are. What could we sign them for? And then just run with that, bro. So that's my thing is, like, I want to build a team, but I want to build a team right, bro. I ain't going to go through too much fake interaction. I'm always going to kind of move beside that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what song on the project you think meant the most to you?
Meant the most to me? Shit. I probably say the SWV, man, because just in the sense of like I feel like that song, you know, all my songs are kind of written off of like stories and shit like that, but I feel like the SWV joint, like I visually can see that shit and like feel that energy, you feel what I'm saying? Like being at the crib, bunch of niggas in the crib, nigga got the beat. I heard like I ain't gonna lie, bro, I wrote the verse off of, my nigga sent me a Snapchat clip that was like 15 seconds or some shit. And it was just a loop. And I'm like, bro, that's the craziest shit you ever, I'm writing the whole verse to a 15-second loop. I pulled up, bro, got the beat, he chopping it up, we making sure the shit right. And then nigga just spit the verse in front of everybody. It was like, bro, that's it. That's the joint. So I feel like for that honestly, like that whole feeling of creating that song, everything about that, the vibe, I feel like it really like captured almost everything that a nigga was going through at the time. A nigga was in the process, all right, I'm about to move, but I want to lock in with y'all niggas, record these songs before I leave type shit. It's got a true story and a true background to me. You know what I'm saying? So out of all the songs, that's the one that I hear, and it's like every line, it's like, bro, that's my life. You feel what I'm saying? That's me. You know, not to say I'm faking on no other song, but it's just that one hit.
That shit hit a little different. So make sure y'all tap into that one and see exactly what the fuck he talking about. It's on the intro for sure.
Tap in.
So with this tape too, I know you mentioned what Peyton. What was it, Pate or Peyton?
So his name Peyton, but he go by Pate.
Pate. All right, bet. So is he the only one you've been working with on this tape, like, or how you doing?
I want to say
getting other beats from too.
I want to say he the only one that
so
I
he
really
produced
like
every
sat
song.
there and chopped it up with. Nah, he didn't produce every song, but I'm saying somebody who I really like build the beat. Nah. Where I came through, it's like we could change shit. Nah. All the other drinks, I'm just going crazy. I'm getting a beat and I'm attacking. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, it was like a whole process of like, all right, let's get this bitch right. Let's take this out. Let's put this in. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say with that one.
You got any producers that you want to fuck with for sure? Did you I definitely got to tap in with
shit, everybody, bro. I'm trying to tap in with the niggas who want to build and the niggas who want to make hits and the niggas who want to work, bro. I'm trying to tap in with whoever. But if this shit ain't right, bro, I'm not paying for you to make a beat that I'm not gonna like in front of me. That's my only thing, bro. Yeah. I'm not. That's where I it's a gray area for me, bro. I'm not finna pay.
People
for
be doing that shit. I ain't motherfucker have a nigga pull up and then make some whack shit.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Bro. I don't even gotta say shit, bro. I'll just give you the look, bro. You already know, bro. Nah, bro. Nah.
What's the top artist you want to work with
when
the time comes?
Shit, nigga, Drake. For sure. Ain't even a question, nigga.
Niggas always wanted the Drake care package.
Yes, I mean,
you can't beat that one, can you?
That's a fact.
Not in hip hop.
That is a fact, though. That is a fact.
Yeah. I mean, shit. It's a couple artists, but for sure, Drake off the top.
Sure, who the other ones?
Shit, I mean, Drake, Cole, Hove. If I could, Beyonce, nigga, Rihanna, I start throwing out the big ones. What you mean?
Is any females that you want to work with? Because I feel like you might have a little lane to have. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a hard female artist though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you might have a little lane. You know what I'm saying? Where
I definitely want to make like some like. I fuck with the R&B vibes so much, so I want to work with a lot of like R&B singers and shit like that. It don't matter that like I don't necessarily got a name that I'm looking for. It's just kind of whoever I link with that we really build on. But I mean, there's so many artists, bro. You know who's dope? That actually I'm gonna throw out one artist I really like to work with. I really like to work with Kalani. Kalani is like she talk her shit. The pen is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like artists like that and artists of that caliber. Those are the ones that I really want to work with because it's like I like the pen, I like how y'all work, and I like the shit y'all talking. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like somebody like that, you could get on that bitch, and even if I ain't singing, I can talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying? And really, you know what I'm saying, build a record.
All right, who got the hardest pen game?
In the game. Right now?
Yeah, male and female, rap or rap. Let's go rap. Who got male and female?
Hardest pen. I mean, I feel like for the pen, it's probably easily, and we saying niggas who's rapping right now. We not saying niggas of all time and shit like that.
Not niggas of all time. Like who rapping right now?
It's probably gonna be Cole then. It's probably gonna be either Cole or Drake. Cause I mean, they said Drake wrote the Churchill Downs joint in what, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
So it's like, I definitely have to say one of them two. But I mean, it depends on what you talking about. Like if we talk about a battle, like if somebody was in a situation, like how Drake had to come back with me, like it's a lot of different situations where it's like I think a lot of niggas might perform in a battle different. You feel what I'm saying? But as far as just the pen, I'll probably say them two. And then females, shit, I'm gonna give it up easy, bro. Tierra Whack got it for me.
Tierra Whack got it for you,
bro. Ain't nobody look.
I haven't even heard much of her shit. I heard a couple songs by her like a while ago, but I ain't really been on her shit. Like,
bruh.
Pen game stupid. You think it better than Nicki?
Ooh, that's tough, bro. Because Nicki the queen for sure. And I feel like for the female rap lane, I don't think anybody's done more than Nicki. So I gotta give Nicki the flowers.
Okay.
But I feel like right now, if we talk about this generation, like the new people, like ain't nobody fucking with Tierra Whack. Ain't nobody
so she passed Meg Thee Stallion, all them.
What you saying? Nigga Megan got the pen game?
Nah, I think Megan Penn is great. I think a lot of the look.
Wait, I don't think she really write her shit though. Keep it a band.
What you mean?
It's a lot of people don't write their shit, bro.
I mean they don't.
How you know that?
I mean,
she probably write some songs. Though.
I mean some.
I mean, who's to say that's bad, bro? I feel like hip hop the only genre where we like, nah, bro, if you don't write every single line, you whack. But I get it in the sense of like what the genre that we created as black people, that's kind of the standard that we go by. So if you're trying to be the best rapper, it's gonna be hard for us to put you there without you writing all your rhymes. You dig what I'm saying? So that's why I say with that. But I mean, Meg hard, bro. All them Lotto hard. All the new female artists, they hard, bro. But you know, for me right now on a verse, somebody where I'm like, nah, if I see another name matched up with it, Tierra Whack gonna smoke anybody, you know, and Nicki gonna smoke people too. But for this generation, Tierra Whack gonna smoke anybody.
You feel like all right, after Drake got exposed, feel me? You feel like you trust his pen though? Like, I don't know. I be feeling like every Drake song, he is for sure. Yeah. But you feel like shit that you hearing, you might be like, oh yeah, this shit fire, nigga Drake 8. But it's like, but did he write this shit though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's like, right? What makes you think that he just stopped all the way, you feel me, having writers? Like, he's like way too big to not have help in the studio. Like,
and it's like if
niggas
he
is
does,
giving him lines
like,
and shit.
He too big of a brand not to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see everybody around you being like, no, bro, you're too big. Like, niggas can slip. It's okay, bro. Like, you're a $1 billion business at this point. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, we got to put every resource behind you. Yeah. I mean, they ain't telling Beyonce write all your own shit. They ain't telling Rihanna write your own shit. They sitting with a compound of 100 niggas sitting there penning and padding. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's like, nah, bro, I can't necessarily hold a nigga that's at the level of Drake to that same standard. But it's definitely, I mean, a flaw on bro rap sheet. But I mean, bro just too goated to like, it's too much personal shit that bro done put out where it's like, nah, bro, you had to write some of that shit. Yeah. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact.
So what's your ultimate goal out of this music stuff?
Ultimate goal out of the music, probably like, I say if like solely music, probably we start a record label. You know what I'm saying? Put on the next generation of artists and really like put my heart behind that shit and try my hardest to like keep it as artistic as I can and like not like fuck people on the business end. Cause I feel like that's every record label. Even the niggas that is like, bro, these is your favorite rappers we signed to. Niggas is still like, yeah, bro, this nigga fucked me on the deal. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to have some like a good record label that artists in the area want, not even artists in the area, but just artists on the come up want to sign to. And you know what I'm saying? Create my roster and create my empire. Cause all the Ghosts did. You know what I'm saying?
Any other stuff that you want to get into outside of music though?
Outside of music, I for sure want to get into the acting, modeling, podcasting. I want to do all of that. Kind of just dibble and dabble and all that. I just want to have the platform as an artist to, you know, niggas kind of know me and I'm not having to go in necessarily. Not saying I don't want to put in the work, but just go in as nobody and then have a platform for something else. I feel like that's my biggest fear, getting popping for like a viral moment or getting popping for like, oh, he's on this TV show and now he's a rapper. We just know him from this TV show. I don't want to be that nigga. I want to be, you know me as music first, then I did this, then I did that. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, it might work out though. I mean, you should look at Cardi B.
True.
Shit, you feel me? She was on Love and Hip Hop and Instagram, and now like she one of the biggest female artists. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. I feel like everybody got their own route. I feel like for me though, it's just like I seen it happen with too many artists, bro. Where it's like they on a show that everybody know them for, and it's like, okay, you can make music, but we not ever gonna see you past what you did back then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just hold you to that standard, you know. But that's what it is, bro.
That's kind of how I feel about AB.
You said AB?
Yeah. Nigga a rapper now, like nigga.
I mean, look,
nigga out here chilling, like living his life, like.
But yeah, but that's the thing. It's like cats like
that. That shit on.
Yeah,
like he chilling.
This man is crazy.
It's hard to take him serious in a new element when you know him so strongly from something else. You know what I'm saying? Even if he was just a rapper, it's like, bro, we look at him so different if we didn't know who he was before. Yeah.
You know?
So I know you mentioned something about songwriting too. So, like, also whenever you pop, you feel like you're gonna be doing a lot of songwriting for it. Would you mainly want to start doing that, or like you still want to just be making records and shit?
For sure. Nah, I want to be. I mean, like I feel like those are two different worlds. But I feel like in the sense of like once a nigga crack into the songwriting game, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's some shit like I aspire for. Like just I look at all the great songwriters like The Dream, Neo, even moments where I hear like Jay-Z writing the next episode and shit like that, where I'm like, yo, that's crazy to be able to pen that. Even here's a recent one, Lil Yachty and the City Girls, Act Up. That's crazy that as a man you can write that song. That's, hey, if we being honest, writing credits, if you break the shit down and know how the business work, bro, he getting more money than them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that's a whole different lane. It's like, bro, if you got a pen, which a lot of niggas don't, you could make all type of money.
That's why I fuck with Dream.
Dream is a legend, bro.
The Dream, like, yeah, he definitely, like, that nigga pen get, like, because you know he was writing for hella women, like, you know what I'm saying? And they all superstars and shit. And his projects, his shit used to slide too. Like, he had that real, like, he had that real, bitch, you got me fucked up type music, like, for real. That shit used to be funny.
But it's a lot of niggas that can't even, if we being honest, and I hold down to get to like the songwriting piece, I feel like it's a whole lot of niggas that, you know, we talk about like the genre of hip hop, everybody so tough right now that like niggas ain't trying to make no vulnerable content. Niggas ain't trying to like you look at R&B nowadays, niggas is trying to be thugs. You look at R&B in the 90s, niggas was just like, baby, I need you back. That bag, that shit left. Niggas is like, nah, bitch, I'm fucking on your best friend. Fuck that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, for real. But it's like, yo, like, it's completely changed where I feel like nowadays a nigga like Dream, bro, you gonna clean the fuck up. If you got another writer coming to the space that's talking that true vulnerability, bro, they gonna eat the fuck up, bro. And it's easy to switch that shit from a man's perspective to a woman's. That's easy, bro. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? But it's just, is you the nigga that, nah, bro, I'm too tough, I can't show no emotion. Nah, nigga, pen some shit out, bro. We all got feelings, nigga.
That's a fact, man.
You know?
Man, you came up here talking them facts today for sure, man. And I'm feeling like you got quality music behind this shit. So I feel like some years from now, niggas gonna be hearing your name and it's gonna be a different type ring.
I appreciate that
for sure,
no, most definitely.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for having me up here for real.
No problem,
you're ready, bro.
For real, we definitely gotta have you back up here again, though.
Say that. Let's go.
Let's.
Where we sliding out to?
Yeah, that's what we sliding out to. X Games.
It's the 4one Loft too. It's your boy Vaughn.
Yeah, man, you know the fuck going on?
And we got a special guest, Zayy.
Feel me?
Yeah.
X Games, yeah. We still playing X Games. Think about you, then I'm jumping to the next thing. I got post-traumatic stress in my ex name. Still rock the shit that I bought you, that's for your flexing. I used to handle your problems like we was best friends. She on the east, that's 30 minutes from the west end. She like me better on top of her with her legs bent. Demon time, that's when my text sent. Look through my messages and DMs. When I be sleep from AMs to the PMs, I'm trying to fight my demons. You the type to try to start a fight without no reason. Gotta play the game, she only with me for the seasons. I was finna pass you the rap, but you kept on reaching. Had to put the ball in your court, now I'm playing defense. I'm booking bitches, wanna have my sons like I'm Phoenix. You'll let a nigga buy your heart before you lease it. Yeah. And I got a business on the side that really make me feel alive when I'm depressed and shit. Yeah. Yeah. And I've been thinking in my mind when you going through my phones all the time before I pull up, delete the messages. I ain't with the extra shit. Hit me up at night, you want some sexy shit. You look at your neck and see my necklace. When I talked to God was only blessing us, and now you put the X on us. X Games.
Raleigh got some talent.
We still play
North Carolina in general.
That's a fact, boy. That shit right there. That shit definitely hard, man. You sliding on that shit, man. We appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah.
In fact.
And make sure y'all follow my boy Zayy. What's your Instagram?
Zayy.music on Instagram. If you want to go to my website, it's zayy.music.net.
And what platforms you on?
I'm on all platforms. Any platform you look up ZA 2 Ys. Yeah, you gonna find me.
Make sure y'all download everything you got, cause that shit hard.
And what's the project?
Project is dropping August 30th. The Wolf Tapes 2.
Yeah,
coming to a city, coming to a store near you.
Get that shit for sure.
And then,
man.
like
it's
we
the
said,
4one Loft.
It's a 4one Loft. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with another interview for y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes, sir.
Demon time, that's when my text sent. Look through my messages and DMs. When I be sleep from AMs to the PMs, I'm trying to fight my demons. You the type to try to start a fight without no reason. Gotta play the game, she only with me for the seasons. I was finna pass you the rap, but you kept on reaching. Had to put the ball in your court, now I'm playing defense. I'm booking bitches, wanna have my sons like I'm Phoenix. You'll let a nigga buy your heart before you lease it. Yeah. And I got a business on the side that really make me feel alive when I'm depressed and shit. Yeah. Yeah. And I've been thinking in my mind when you going through my phones all the time before I pull up, delete the messages. I ain't with the extra shit. Hit me up at night.